Taurus, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of July 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of June. So let's see what is in store for you for July. So the first card for you presenting the present positions of your career life, you have the Ace of Clubs. So this Ace of Clubs indicates that towards the beginning of the month you may have some kind of a new ideas or some kind of a new endeavors that you may have already planned in the past, and finally those things happens in your career life. Like you just want to start this. Maybe in the past it might be some kind of hobbies that you may just do it for fun, but now you already figure it out how to monetize that or how to make money out of that, and finally you will be able to start this kind of new projects or new endeavors that you may have. So this is something that you already doing it for quite some time. It can also be something with your passions here, because this is a clubs card, and it looks like that something that you have started in the past. So let's see what is something that you may want to do so you can possibly start in the month of July. So the next card that you have representing the middle of the month, or the bridge cards of your spread, you have the Three of Diamonds. So this Three of Diamonds indicates that maybe the project that you may already started in the beginning of July, it may require you to ask for help from somebody or people around you, or it can also be you need to hire somebody to do those things. Like if you want to have like online businesses like shops or things like that, you may not have those capabilities to make the website or to make the payment system or things like that, and you possibly ask or hire somebody to help you with that. So can also be you are collaborating with somebody that may have those skills that you need, and therefore they may finally help you to accommodate what you want, to accomplish the goal that you have in your project or in your endeavor, or whatever the case may be in your companies. And those type of things is just only examples here, but it can also be indicating various different things in your life, because it can also be if you have been unemployed, for instance. This kind of Ace of Clubs can also be indicating that you may got a jobs and you may have already started, and this Three of Diamonds indicates that you may have a lot of people that will help you towards the beginning of your career life in these new companies or in this new endeavor that you have. And it can also be like on the job trainings, or it can also be some kind of new programs that you have to learn, or that you have to collaborate with the other people around you as well. So let's see what is the next card that you have representing the past positions of your spread. You have the Five of Clubs. So this Five of Clubs indicates that it can also be in the past that you have a lot of people that you asked for help finally came back into your life because of these Three of Diamonds. But however, some of those people that you may have conflict in the past, possibly they like that those people are somebody or people that you need the most, actually. So like people that you have problems in the past, they may have some certain skills that you may require, that you require them to be part of your team, and these kind of thing that you may have to reconcile and just like ask them of favors for you to help you towards your project. So be mindful of your like asking for their help, or it can also be like if you cannot find them, and just try to approach them by social media or some of those channels that you have, or it can also be like call them if you have their phone number, or those type of things as well. But I don't see any negative card as well in this card. It looks like that you have been like disappointed in the past with some of the people that you have collaborated in the past, but somehow you need them again, unfortunately. But yeah, it can also be like there are some specific skill that you cannot find other people to do that. It can also be the case here. Therefore, you need them to be back and possibly collaborating or work with you again, or work for you if you are, or like if you own your own business. So let's see the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past. You have the King of Heart. So this King of Heart indicates that in the past you may have feeling emotionally related to the people around you, like people that you may like have conflict with or whatever the case may be. It can also be like you have been quite disappointed and therefore affect your emotional well-being of your life in the past, and that is something that you already learned a lot. So how to control those emotions, since you are an earth sign as well, it can also be indicating that you have more control over your possibly your feelings as well towards other people. Try to be practical and also not really close-minded as well. Try to be open-minded of why these people act some certain way in your life, and so on. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Six of Clubs. So it looks like that you may have to let go some of your egos, or some of your like some of the things that you proud of. Like I think this is something that are related to this card that I mentioned before. Like you may have to throw away your egos and try to ask somebody for favors or for help if you really need them, regardless of the things that happened in the past. But it looks like that you may have to sacrifice your like your egos in some way, because you may have to admit to them that you need them again. And there's something that you may have to try on and learn how to do that as well, because it's not easy. Like people try to like tends to cut some other people and they don't want to come back and try to call them again, and it's something that is really hard to do, but you may have to do it in the month of July. So the next that you're presenting the future card towards the end of the month, you have the Ten of Heart. So actually this is quite a good month. Towards the end of the month, it looks like if you already if you are able to control your emotions and your feelings, and also try to reconcile and try to like bring all of the people together towards the same goal in your team, it looks like that you will be able to finally realize what you want. And it looks like that everyone is happy surround you as well. It looks like there will be some kind of celebrations as well if you are thinking to like do the grand opening or things like that. If you own the store, or if you're thinking of opening the store or shops, it can also be indicated that as well. So lastly, the things that clarifying your whole readings here, you have the Four of Diamonds, which is on the bottom of the deck. So this Four of Diamonds indicates that towards the whole month that you will find some kind of difficulties or some kind of problems that may discourage you, especially towards your money. There will be a lot of expenditures or a lot of expenses that you may have to control, that you have to cut off some of those that are no longer important, or is not really needed, or is redundant, that you can easily replace them with a cheaper one, or whatever the case may be, or it's not really urgent. So it's something that you may have to develop here. And it looks like that it can also be indicated like this. For instance, if you have a lot of expenditure because you have to hire new people or new colleagues, or you have to start a new project and you have to buy or rent a new place or studios or things like that, and it's something that you possibly wants to curve some of the spending that may not necessary, like coffee for instance. It can also be like lunch outside or things like that, or go to the cinema or things like that that you may not really need it right now because you have a more bigger picture and much more important things that you may have to do. I think that's overall reading for you for this month. I hope that you like the readings, and I would like to also thank you for all your support, your donations. It's highly appreciated, and we try to cope with all situations and try to find the way how to monetize these channels as well. By the way, if you want to donate, you can also donate to us, or whatever the case it may be, if you find this reading helpful for you. And overall, it looks like it will be a good month for you, and I wish you wish you the best of lucks. And if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.